Hello friends, followers and channel members, welcome to another video here in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we're taking a look at the newly updated FSLTL traffic injector and newly updated models. I'm sure most of you by now will be familiar with the FSLTL mod, basically adding real liveries to lots of different types of aircraft models, and with their real traffic injector also injects traffic very closely matching the real world information they get from Flight Radar 24. Not only that, but if you don't want to use live traffic from Flight Radar 24 because you fly online, say on the VATSIM network, then FSLTL models can be used for model matching on VATSIM. They now, with this update, have almost 1,400 different liveries included worldwide. This latest update has added 5 new aircraft types to their program, and this includes the Embraer 190 and 170, the Airbus 220, the Bombardier CRJ 700, a 737 freighter, and the one that many of us were hoping to come, the Airbus A380. In fact, this update is so big with a huge range of impacts that you are going to have to re-download the full package and install it again to ensure full compatibility with the latest SIM update. As before, the FSLTL base models and the installer are both installed via the fly-by-wire installer. You will need to update the base models and both the injector to make sure that everything works seamlessly together. With another 250 liveries being added to the base models, they have focused on filling out some of the major missing airlines, as well as also adding in some more local carriers for regions that didn't have any previously, areas like China. Contrails have also been addressed in this update, and you're going to see huge long lengthy ones streaking across the sky which look absolutely phenomenal. Particularly when you're up there flying alongside them, you can really see lots of detail in them. The team have also fixed the issue of having contrails on multiplayer aircraft, and the A320 family have different engine styles now depending on whether they're CFM or the IAE engines. They've also tweaked the acceleration of aircraft taking off, fixed some textures and removed various Wi-Fi domes, including also fixing some broken shadows that were apparent on some models. They've also done other minor sound improvements as well to the idle and the taxi sounds, so they have a little bit more body and weight behind them. Many people have asked me as well in recent weeks just how close is the traffic injection compared to Flight Radar 24. Well, I decided to put that very question to the test. With Microsoft Flight Simulator fired up, I started the injector, opened up Flight Radar 24, and just as I did, I noticed the Norwegian aircraft literally just turn on in the Flight Radar 24 app. So I went to check out the traffic injector, and sure enough, literally almost as it appeared on Flight Radar 24, it appeared there in the injector. And obviously, if it's there in the injector, here it is in the simulator. I'm getting ready to push back just as we saw on Flight Radar 24. And whilst I was sat here in Edinburgh, whilst watching the injector, I saw a couple more aircraft just come to life in the simulator. This was, however, at Glasgow Airport, so quickly putting Flight Radar 24 on Glasgow, I went to check these out, and sure enough, there they were, only just turning on their transponders, so the time between them appearing in Flight Radar 24 and then appearing in Microsoft Flight Simulator was incredibly close. Now obviously, once they are spawned into Microsoft Flight Simulator, they are not linked with Flight Radar 24, so they are not always going to be parked at the correct gate or follow the exact same flight path, but they will end up at the correct airport. Completely fascinated by this, I then went to Manchester Airport where there was a little bit more traffic on the ground showing, and once again just went to compare. I wasn't disappointed. As soon as I started up the injector, everything came in just as I would expect. And if you want to see the settings that I use, here they are. So for this, I used IFR set to 10, VFR set to 0, removed all additional parked aircraft, and then I just removed also the amount of parked aircraft per airport as well, and you can see the other settings on here. The other thing I found very important is just disabling the blank liveries and generic models. That way everything is kept looking as realistic as possible. It only takes a couple of seconds then for the traffic to inject, and then when I compared what was on Flight Radar 24 with what I could see from the injector, Manchester Airport pretty much looked exactly as it would do if I were there in real life. Now, FS Traffic from Just Flight, a commercial add-on, isn't too far away from its release, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see how the two compare. FS Traffic will not use real-time injection, but rather be based on accurate flight plans that are preset and predetermined. I would love to hear what you think about this latest update from FSLTL Traffic and what you would consider to be a better option, either FSLTL with its live traffic injection or the upcoming FS Traffic from Just Flight with its predetermined accurate flight plans. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do remember to leave a like as you leave, and of course if you are new to the channel, then please also consider subscribing so you don't miss any future videos and of course our live streams. Thank you very much, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye bye for now.